Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance. We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
I'm gonna go.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Former first-rounder Derek Brown living up to the billing on that stop. The Ravens at 6-3 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
No, we changed it.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Report! Hey! You change it. Hey, middle.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, you know, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming hard on 3rd down,
it doesn't work, because you force the hand of the quarterback and the runner too quickly, and most of the time, unsuccessfully.
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. First and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets him set at their own 22. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Corral looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, Corral. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Corral on first down. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. On 2nd down, McCaffrey finding room at midfield. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Managed to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 3rd down, here's Corral. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Now that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Chuba Hubbard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have moved out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's complete left side to Bateman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Hey, come on. Hey.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Yo.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Middle.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And some room to run now. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
So caught right around the 6. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up. And let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. Tucker's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Play action here. Corral. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final shot before the half for Corral. Steps away. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this in. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. Here's Corral on first down.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free, and off he goes. Corral yet again going to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke rhythm and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On third down, Corral. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
No, we changed it. We changed it.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. To try again after the sack. Jackson got London on the slant, and he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Get hot! Hey, Ozzy! Sit up! You!
To throw is Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19.
Go! Yo. Middle.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's second and 14.
Go.
Now it's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Delano Hill. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Fakes the handoff. Now Corral to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's second and 20. Corral here working from the gun. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Going for it on fourth down, Corral. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing to battle, to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Right shot. Middle.
Jackson now. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Middle. Hey.
To throw again on second down. Jackson into the hands of London. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey.
Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Hey, Ozzy. Go ahead. You.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Hey, Alpha, slide. Nice shot.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Jackson to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you break on the field.
Go. You. Go ahead.
Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Hubbard. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Corral to throw it. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw, Corral. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because
and a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling this team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Panthers, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.